when I finally understood that it wasn't my job to make people believe, and made sharing the gospel much easier. So my car got totaled a few weeks ago, so on Saturday I went to go look for a new car. And while driving there, for some reason I prayed, Lord, if there's an opportunity, let me share the gospel. So I'm sitting down with the salesman, and for some reason he keeps saying God, so my antenna goes up. So finally I say, hey, what church do you go to? He goes, oh, I don't go to a church, I'm Muslim. So if I can be honest with you right now, in my head I was like, oh, come on, man, I don't really want to do this right now. I'm trying to buy a car, and this is probably going to affect our deal. But I have been actively praying for God to give me boldness, and I had prayed for an opportunity to share. So here was the opportunity for both. So we had a conversation. He told me what he believed and what he believed about Jesus. And the hard part about this was I wanted to interrupt so many times, but I had to be respectful and let him speak. And then after he was done speaking, I got to share the gospel. And what made it different this time is in the past, I always thought I had to win someone to Christ right in that moment. That if they didn't believe there, I had to keep going and I had to keep speaking because I thought it was my job to get them to believe. But I now know that is not the case, because Paul says in Corinthians, one man plants the seed, another man waters it, but it is God that causes it to grow. So did that man become a believer that day when I left? No, I don't think so. But I had joy knowing that I had planted a seed, and I know that God will send someone to water it. And my prayer is that God will reveal himself to this man, and that this man one day will choose to surrender his life to Jesus.